Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. Today is another Project Pan update. This is update number, I think it's update 3. Yeah, update 3. And we have some progress to show. As usual, let's start with the products I have finished. Now, we all knew it was going to happen. Pixi Rose Flash Balm. This sucker is empty. I only had a little bit left here at the bottom. Took me a few uses to get through though. But this one is finally done. And I also finished up a little sample size of the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in the Hydrating version. And that is the primer section that has been completed. As you know, I rolled in 5 little sample sizes and minis of primers, and so now I'm down to 4. Okay. Am I insane? Probably. The next product we finished was the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. Yeah, the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I put this in my shower. I use this maybe like every other day, whenever I didn't have to wake up super early. I was about here, used up, I want to say like half to like maybe between a third and a half of this. And I liked it, but not enough to go out and buy it again. It was nice that I did it in the shower though, because I'm notoriously bad for moisturizing. So I got some good moisture this month, and this is done. Next, we have the Pure Bronzing Act Matte Bronzer in Light. And as you will be able to see, I hit pan, da da da, ba da ba ba. I'm very excited. So, this bronzer we can roll out of the project, which is super exciting. I actually hit pan like 3 days after my last update. So I was very happy about that because I got to expand the pan a little bit from just a baby pan. And then I got to sort of test out some other bronzers and really decide what I wanted to do. And then decide what I wanted to roll in replacement of this. Now let's get into the items I made some pretty decent, okay progress on. This is the Kiko Milano 3D Hydra Gloss in the shade 19, I'm pretty sure. It has worn off, but I'm pretty sure it was 19. Last update, I marked it. It was up here, and now we are all the way down here. I'm so close to finishing this up. If I wasn't working less right now, I would have finished this. I'm so sad that I didn't finish it for this update. But I'm staying home more because they're reducing staff at work. So, and the way I got through this was keeping it in my pocket at work and just reapplying it all the time. And at home I'm just wearing like leggings, so I don't have pockets. So sadly, this will have to be in here another month. You can see there is some windowing going on. It's less now because I had it lying on its side. I let it settle so I could mark it, and then I lied it on its side so I wouldn't forget to update on it. Unfortunately, I was not able to finish this month, but I should be able to finish it by next month. I really hope. If I don't, I need a slap in the face. Next up, we have the TooFaced HangoveRx Setting Spray. And again, I am so close to finishing this. Although my progress is fairly similar to what I had my last update. So now that I know that the product does kind of go into this section, I'm not surprised that I didn't finish it. But this really should be done by next month. If it's not, again, I need to be slapped. But I really think I can finish this one. So next month, I think we definitely will have 2 finished products. Next up, we have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade 110 Fair. And let's see here. I am down to here. So, was not able to finish this one up, but I still made a decent chunk of progress. And I was using this less than I had been the first month. So, if this next month I'm able to use it the same as I did last month, I should be able to finish this one. Fingers crossed that I can finish this one, but it's not a definite. But I still made a decent little chunk of progress, so that's good. Now let's talk about our little primer collection situation. So, as I mentioned before, I knew I was going to finish the Pixi, so I rolled in 5 sample sizes and minis to replace that one. And that may have been extremely ambitious, but I did it nonetheless. And one of those 5 was the Laura Mercier, and I finished Laura Mercier. So now we can talk about the progress I have on my other primers. Let's start with the least progress. This is the Smashbox Photofinish Smooth and Blur. I have not remarked this because I did not use this once, so we're still up here. The Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I think I used this maybe once or twice. We only moved a little smidge, about 1 millimeter. So, not great progress, but I did use it. So, there we go. The Hourglass Veil. I started up here and now I'm down to here. There's a chance I could finish this one up in the next month, but I'm really kind of focusing on the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base because this is my favorite out of all of them. And you might not be able to see, but I do have a nice little gouge in there. So I'm thinking I should be able to finish this one up and get a little bit more progress on the other 3. And we'll see how it goes. Next, let's go down to the items that we have less progress on. This is the Urban Decay Ultimate Ozone Multipurpose Primer Pencil. It's a white lip liner, essentially. And I've been marking it on this little card. So we started up here at this black mess, and I'm down here now. So this is definitely much more slow moving than my last lip liner. I don't super love this. I find it kind of just clings to dry patches, and I can't really outline my lips very well as a guide for putting on like a liquid lipstick or something. So that I don't really enjoy. Sometimes I use this and a regular lip liner. I am getting some use out of this, which is good, because I wouldn't be otherwise. So we'll carry on with this guy. Next is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Twitter Pated. I will put up some pictures of where we were the last time. I still have not hit pan on this one, but I am close. And again, this was kind of a where to work kind of a shade. I haven't been working as much, so less progress has been had. I think within another month I can hit pan. I mean, realistically, I think it's doable. I think I can do it. I'm setting my mind to it. Next up, we have my Juvia's Place Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. And again, I will insert pictures of where we were before. This is what we look like right now. So I've pretty much worn away the little logo impression in the pan. But this is kind of one of those like gelée formulas, so this is super slow going, and because of that I've decided I'm gonna roll this one out, solely because I'm still fairly new to the panning thing. So using the same blush, bronzer, and highlighter for like months, this would take me so many months to finish, not to finish, but to hit pan on. I'm getting a little bit bored. I mean, I've only used this one for like what's it, like 2 months or something? Maybe not even, month and a half, I don't know. But I want to mix it up and I want to make myself a little bit easier of a goal. So I might roll this in another time, but I'm going to try and make my life easier by adding in a different highlight. Something that's easier to use. Not to use. Easier to show progress on. Because I do love this highlight. But I just don't want to get discouraged. And I've found myself getting a little bit discouraged this month. And because of that, I'm also going to be rolling out my blush. This is my MAC Into the Pink Extra Dimension blush. I still super love this blush. But again, I'm getting a little bit bored. And I don't want to get bored of a blush that I really love. And blush is definitely something that I change a lot based on my makeup look that I'm doing. I've decided that from now on, until I change my mind, I'm going to try and just focus on a new blush every month and see how far I can get. Because that is less pressure, I feel. And a lot of my blushes look unused because I have so many of them. So it's definitely something that I want to rotate more rather than focus on one blush and then hit pan in like a year on. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking the rules a little bit, but it's my project pan. I can make my own rules. So now let's talk about what I am going to be rolling in. I hit pan on my bronzers, so I'm going to be rolling in my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. I'm not going to focus on the highlight because I don't like it, but I am going to use the bronzer side, and it doesn't look too worn. You can kind of see the sculpt little imprint is a little bit worn out. But we can definitely still see the little line imprints in there. This one is very firmly pressed, so it might be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to work my way through. Highlight I'm going to roll in instead of the Juvias Place is this little tiny baby Mary Loumanizer. And this is why I'm switching to this one, because it is so small. And I really think it's doable for me to hit pan and even use it up because it is so small. I like it, but I don't love it, so I kind of just want to use it and then get it out of the collection because I do have it. I don't want to waste it. I think it'll be a very easy goal, not an easy goal, but I think it shouldn't be too hard to reach that goal on. Especially easier than a gelée formula for a new panner. Next, for my blush, I'm going to roll in the Nudies Nudies All Over Face Color in Naughty and Spice. This is a cream blush, and of course I want to roll this one in because cream blushes don't last as long as powder blushes, and I haven't used this all that much. So this is definitely something I want to get more use out of, especially with sort of spring in the air, and in the summer I'm going to want to focus on cream products, so I want to get a bit of a head start on that, and I've just been feeling a little bit guilty about these blushes. So I'll mark this on a piece of paper, but this is essentially what it looks like brand new. I think I've used it a handful of times. So that's where we are on that. Okay, now for the final product, there's actually going to be 11 products. I'm going to add in 2 more products. Now the reason I'm doing that is I really want to add in my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, but I am not confident that even if I weigh this, if very much progress will be able to be tracked. I've never tried to track a brow gel before. So I've weighed this. It weighs 10 grams. And I do want to pan this one, so I'm going to be focusing on panning this one, but I don't know if we'll be able to see any progress. So we're rolling this one in, but I do want to be able to track progress on things. So I'm going to add something that I know I'll be able to track the progress on. This one is easy to mark, and it is the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl Envy Leave-In Conditioner. This isn't my favorite product, and I liked it more when I had longer hair, but my hair is much shorter now. And it's just been sitting in my cupboard, unused essentially. So it's pretty well full. I've used this a few times this week, but I can see through this. I know I'll be able to track progress, and I want to use it up, so I get it out of my cupboard because I don't need it. So this is going to be the official add-in, I suppose, and this will be the unofficial add-in because I'm still going to be working on it, but I don't know if we'll be able to see any progress, but I'll keep updating you. Okay, there we go. That's the update. Wow, that took a long time. Normally I breeze right through these. But anyways, if you want to keep track of my progress, I have a couple playlists down below. Not down below. I have a couple playlists on my channel of my progress pan updates. I do makeup looks. This look should be going up soon on my channel if it's not already. I will probably have everything I'm wearing linked down below anyways. My Instagram will be linked down below. Like and subscribe if you want to. Ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. And I will see you next time. Bye!